practice, Pete says. It's true, I didn't practice. Not since getting busted 2 days ago at least. Not even on my cheap encyclopedia drum set. I don't even know why I came to my lesson this week. If my parents find out I left the house, I'll really be in for it. I'm under strict orders until further notice to go directly home after school and clean the house until my parents get home. I probably wouldn't have come if my dad hadn't gone out to run errands. And I suppose I might felt guilty about ditching. Don't just sit there, Pete says. I want to hear you say it. Say what I say. That you didn't practice. I didn't practice. The recital is on Saturday. Yeah, it is. That's only 5 days away. Every minute counts. If you say so. Pete narrows his eyes at me. What's going on? Nothing. No way. Don't pull this on me. Not after I made a fool of myself getting into the Kirkwood performance. Maybe I don't want to be in a Kirkwood performance. Pete throws his drumsticks on the floor. They clatter and roll all over the place, and the sound is so sharp I almost fell off my chair. I expected him to start yelling, but instead he speaks in the softest voice I ever heard. We're wasting our time thing. Okay, I say. Pete stands up. His face is red and tense. So that's it? Your drive is gone? I put myself on a line, giving you lessons in secret, and now you're just giving up? No, that's not it. Or maybe it is. How would I know without the headphone jack to help me talk like a normal person? But I don't have a headphone jack, and I'm not a normal person. I can't say anything right, so all I say is, I don't know. That's not an answer. It's my answer. Pete kicks over his floor tom. His sticks bags flies over the side and spills onto the floor. The thorn almost leans over. The whole thing startles me. This isn't Pete being angry. This is Pete in a full-blown meltdown. How can you pull this crap now, he says. You can be my star student within a couple of years. Maybe I'm not cut out to be your star student, I say. That's a lie and you know it. You're not like the others. You're not some rich kid who demand drum lessons just to make mommy and daddy angry. You're the real deal. You pay for lessons yourself, for God's sake. You know how many other students I have to pay for their own lessons? He makes a big circle with his thumb and index finger and says, 0, you're the only one. Well, I can't pay for them anymore. I promise you I'll tell my parents about everything and I didn't. Now I've gone and broken the lawnmower and gotten busted for everything. I'm grounded and I'm supposed to be at home dusting the house to earn back the money it will cost to pay for the lawnmower I broke. Pete looks shocked. Is that really what this is about? I shrug. What else am I supposed to say? He sits back down on his drum throne. Do you really think you're never going to play drums again because you broke a lawnmower? It's not just that, I say. I lied about a lot of stuff. You're 12 years old. Learn from your mistakes and be more responsible next time. It's not that easy. It's not? I turn away from him. I can't look at him because as much trouble as I am in at home, it does seem like a small thing when he says it that way. It's none of my business, Pete says. But that's a silly reason to give up music. I don't have a choice, I say. I can't even earn money to pay you, and I'm grounded until the end of time. All for that stupid lawnmower and for hitting Danny with the umbrella mallet and lying about it. Pete laughed. I have students do a lot worse. That gets me wondering, especially about Johnny Parker, who I'm betting didn't get any trouble with his parents for what he said to Miss Stinky's students. What would you tell my parents if you were in my shoes? I don't know, Pete said. Maybe there's nothing to say. Maybe there's nothing to say right now that can make things right with them, but it makes me sad to see someone so young with the heart of a lion just up and quit like this. Pete walked over to the student set where I'm sitting. He holds the ride symbol, wincing as he runs his finger over the numerous things that have destroyed its sound over time. You know, I was planning to, he starts, then stops. You were planning to what, I asked. He shakes his head. Just forget it. I'm done with you. I hid my face in my hands. I'm sorry. He waves me away defensively. Whatever, it's your choice. It is my choice. And because I think of nothing but the look my dad will give me if he gets home before I do, I stand up and walk out of Pete's basement. For the last time, I don't say goodbye, and neither does he.